The first video I'm doing for this year is another Sydney food tour. We're going to do a Vietnamese food tour. We're starting off in Cabramatta, which is the largest Vietnamese community in Australia, so perfect place for this. But in this video, we're not doing a traditional pho, as everyone knows it, the beef noodle soup. We're going to try all these other dishes that you guys probably don't know about, and I feel like people should start trying because there's a lot of famous dishes out there that come from Vietnam. Before I get started, make sure you give a like and subscribe to join the family and keep the support going. We're gonna head to a place called Dong Ba, also located in Cabramatta, and we're gonna try a few dishes there first. But I am super excited, so let's go. Now we're going to order 3 noodle dishes from Dong Ba today. This first dish is called Bánh Canh Cua with Chao Tâm, which is crab tapioca noodle soup with sugarcane prawns. You'll see garnishes of coriander, spring onion, lots of fresh onions and shallots. Oh, and also some pork lards, which adds some crunch and pork richness to this dish. So before you dig into the dish itself, you always have the option to add bean sprouts and squeeze in some lime to help balance the strength of the seafood broth. I love that these noodles aren't too gluggy because every drop of soup flavor is well absorbed into them, so each strand you taste is like pure magic. And the broth has a very fine sweetness to it, but with a mixture of seafood flavor. It's sort of thick, not super runny kind of texture. Now the sugarcane prawns are a huge delight. It adds a much needed crispy bite to the dish as the noodles are already soft enough. And if you're wondering where the orange color comes from, this is extracted from annatto seeds, which are quite bitter in taste, but it's often used in Vietnamese dishes for the extraction of its colors. And if you look hard enough, you'll find a bit of that crab meat, which is the essence of this dish. So this dish here is a bún bò Huế, which is a Huế beef noodle soup. It's not your traditional beef noodle soup. This one is quite spicy as Huế has a reputation for having spicy foods. And this is also a dish that consists of a lot of lemongrass in the broth as well as a mixture of pork and beef flavors. So before we start eating, we're going to add in the sliced lettuce, cabbage and bean sprouts and then squeeze some lemon into this soup. This helps balance the strength of the soup as Vietnamese soup dishes tend to be very strong in flavors. Now, a traditional bún bò Huế usually adds in thinly sliced banana blossom, but it's not commonly found and is also an expensive ingredient, so the best substitute is your cabbage right here. The noodles here are long round strands. And the broth has a great balance of spicy and salty flavors. The main flavor that comes from the soup is lemongrass, but you get your mixture of pork and beef from the stock. Very different to pho because pho broth is only either beef or chicken. Bún bò Huế also contains pork sausages as well as slices of beef and your very special blood jelly, which we didn't have in this one because I'm not a huge fan of it. Now this is an avocado shake, a blend of avocado and condensed milk. Seriously, such great goodness. So refreshing and much needed after eating all those soupy dishes. This is called mì xào giòn đồ biển, which is a fried noodles with seafood. The fried noodles on the bottom is just perfectly crispy, and then you get your thick sauce, which is a mix of oyster, fish and soy sauce, which coats the fried noodles so well that it softens it slightly, but the flavor combination is just divine. With the stir fry on top, you have your baby corn, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, prawns, squid, some bok choy and little chunks of fish. But seriously, if you gave me just these noodles along with the sauce, I'd be happy. we're here at one of the sugarcane places in Cabramatta. So usually there's like a really long line, but today, public holiday, so they don't have a line. So I'm gonna grab 3 medium for $6. And they have 2 different types of cups. So one's plastic and one is a foam cup. So we're gonna ask for a foam cup because that's how you drink your sugarcane. So. Our sugarcane drink. It's not as sweet as some of the places we've been to, which is good because I think you don't want too much sugar. And they have a decent amount of ice in here, and we also put kumquat in it, which is the secret ingredient in a good sugarcane drink. So refreshing. It's so good. But anyways, we're gonna end our first stop here, and now we're gonna move on to our next location. Yep, guys, I am actually at home because the last dish of this video is another noodles dish. I thought I'd do a homemade for you because this dish is so simple, and I thought because we're all kind of at home more these days, why not cook up something Vietnamese? So I'm gonna leave other Vietnamese dishes for much later videos, so subscribe, like, join the family so you will know when I upload these new videos, because there is a lot more Vietnamese dishes to come. But for now, I'm going to show you how to make a good bom cha yo, which is a rice vermicelli salad with spring rolls, and I'm going to do it also with sugarcane prawns as well, which would have been what you saw the fried prawns in one of the dishes that I had earlier as well. So yeah, let's start cooking. So I am going to buy some perilla leaves today, and mint leaves, which is just here, and then some other veggies as well. So to make the rice vermicelli salad, we'll need to wash all our Asian herbs and veggies. We have lettuce leaves, or you can use salad too, and then perilla leaves, which is a must for this dish, as well as some Vietnamese mint leaves, cucumber, and bean sprouts. For today's dish, I'm going to do both spring rolls and sugarcane prawns just because I'm feeling a little greedy today. I mean, why not both? So we have our spring rolls and my sugarcane prawns here, which I just bought from a local grocery shop. And then your must-have is the dried rice vermicelli. And honestly, any brand is fine. I've got a full packet here, plus some leftovers, and then I've also got a different type of noodles, just in case I don't have enough as well. I mean, it all works, but it must be rice noodles. Then I put the dried noodles into a bowl of boiling water, I drain, and then the noodles are done. And then I have it. Bottom layer of veggies, rice vermicelli on top, and then I've got my deep fried sugarcane prawns. And with these, after you eat the prawns, make sure you suck on the sugarcane sticks for some juice. And I've got my spring rolls here, which this one is a rice paper roll skin on the outside, and then I add fish sauce, some peanuts, and then I'm ready to dig in. If you've come this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay tuned for new coming uploads. But till next time, bye!